Hi and welcome to this edition of Out the Box. My name is Paul. Today we're going to have a look at what is in this box. This is a TP-Link VIGI camera. This is the C340. This is a 4 megapixel camera with a 2.8mm fixed lens. This is not a big technical overview. It's meant to show you what you get in the box. All right, because I know for many of us we don't see that until we've actually purchased it. So you're going to get, firstly, a tiny piece of paper that's your conformity guide for your region. You are going to get a GNU license notification for the software that's running on it. You are going to get a 4 drilling hole guide there of how to mount this. You're going to get your 4 screws and lugs to be able to hard surface mount. You are going to get your waterproof seal for your RJ45 connection, and you're going to get your get started guide. All right, this can be 12-volt powered, it can be PoE powered as well. It comes with a 2-year warranty. It's billed as full color. See this on a lot of manufacturers now, so let me show you why. So on the front here we have our 2 IR sensors on the top, which are going to give us fairly good night vision anyway, and then on the bottom we actually have 2 LED lights. So for many of these, you can set this when there's motion or movement that the lights turn on at night time. And then obviously we're bathing the subject in light. We obviously have a deterrent because the light is shining, but we also now get a full color image because we're not having to rely on the IR sensors to give us what we need. The whole camera is actually plastic made, including this mounting. It's all actually fixed solid. So let me just show you again the front so you can see that. On the bottom we do have two-way audio, so we have our speaker microphone area. This is designed to work with an NVR, a network video recorder, but we can do onboard storage under here. Micro SD card can be fitted in here as well, so that's pretty cool. So let me just show you this. Like I said, the Ethernet cable is already fixed in place. We have these holes here ready to wall mount, and you're just going to basically screw straight through those. Let me just say straight through those there to the wall. You could also strap this. They do have strapping holes here to run your zip ties, or you could run your zip ties through that, and actually it has a groove here. I don't know if you can see that there, that would allow it to catch onto a pole as well. It has a sort of knuckle joint, or it has a two-way joint. So I can probably show you that here. We have one here and one here. So this is our horizontal. So if I just turn it on the side so you can see I've got our horizontal movement. And this is done up a little bit tight because it's come out of the packet. But if we're undoing this screw here, then this section here can move up and down. So we get our 2-axis control on there, or axes control. So pretty versatile for the mounting. Now, the cable is already fully fitted in place. This gives me 2 interesting comments to make realistically. If you're putting this inside and you're putting this up with a false ceiling, then you're not really going to matter because you can push the ceiling tile up, clip that in place and hide this cable here. If you're doing this outside, it really means you've got 2 options. One, your joint is always going to be outside, which probably isn't too bad because you do have your waterproof ceiling adapter there. Or you're going to need to drill a big hole to take that through. So let me show you. Like I said, this is 12-volt powered there, or it can be PoE powered here. So you have those 2 options. Your RJ45 is going to connect into here, or you're going to pass through your waterproof seal first. That's going to clamp onto there, and that's going to make it waterproof for you. My suggestion, if you're doing that, doing anything outside, you make sure you at least have a drip loop. What's a drip loop? A drip loop is something that looks like this. So if this was where my cable is going back through the wall, all right, I need at least a loop here. So any water or anything that comes down my place is going to run down onto the cable and then drip off the bottom of the loop here. It also means that you're less likely to get water ingressed into any joints that you create as well. So that's probably my only one downside, but most people do probably put the cabling tidy outside anyway, or maybe you've got this neatly like this under your alfresco roof or something else. So a really good versatile camera, 2 years of warranty, pretty solid build, great set of features, a good price point as well. So a good camera to look at. Do head on over to our YouTube channel. We've got loads more box unopenings on network firewalling and wireless devices and cameras and everything else like that. How-to guides, how to set up TP-Link, how to set up TP-Link Armada, how to set up VIGI with an MVR. So do subscribe and stay up to date.